What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's the 11th in a Slice podcast where we talk about nonsense and mostly video games. My name is Nadeaus.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Will.
This podcast is also known as the Nice Young Men podcast.
For one time only.
Yeah, just today.
I have no input.
You have no input. You're the one that got talked to the most.
Yeah, I thought she was going to start like.
Well, she was funneling my hair.
Yeah,
Did she? I couldn't tell if she actually touched. Okay, so
Give everyone some context.
to give some context, we woke up a little earlier than normal to record the podcast today.
Early for you.
Early for me. Look, anytime before 12 o'clock is early. We had an idea that Sunday morning was the perfect time to go to the shooting range and shoot. Unfortunately, we were not the only ones that had this idea.
Yeah.
About like 30 other people.
More than that. It was like 30 people per range, and there were 4 ranges.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Shoulder,
It's
shoulder.
not that much, but okay.
It's true, it wasn't.
But we thought, you know what? Let's just pass on shooting today.
Yeah.
Let's go get some grub.
And then record a podcast.
So we went to, would you call it a diner?
Yeah, it's a diner.
It's a diner. It's a fancy diner.
Local diner.
Local diner.
Has a choo-choo train.
It does. It has a train that goes around the ceiling. Why are we doing
Tyler
this?
was very excited about it.
Choo-choo trains. I like them.
Anyway, I got a
The
California
trains.
omelet. That's an omelet with avocado. Just for anyone out there
Yeah, we
wondering.
get that. Anything you add California to a food name in California, it means there's avocado on it. That's all.
Yes.
California toast.
Avocado toast.
California burger.
Avocado on your burger. Usually it's bacon too, but
Wow. Maybe some sort of like creamy mayonnaise substance.
California BLT.
it's called Thousand Island.
You're right. It is called Thousand Islands.
Anyways.
So we're minding our own business.
There we were. Minding our own business.
Eating a meal.
Grazing.
I didn't eat all of it.
Because he's not a man.
I
Weak.
was full. Okay, look. They were like, do you want a side of toast or biscuits and gravy? And I was like, well, obviously biscuits and gravy. And then it was just a plate of biscuits and gravy. I thought it was going to be a
It was
side.
one biscuit.
I know, but it was one biscuit that was the size of my fist.
It's bigger than your fist.
It was bigger than my fist.
You got small hands.
That's true.
Don't worry, I got small hands too.
Anyway, an older couple.
Yeah.
Older
that was
couple.
across from us.
Yeah, they were
I
like,
didn't even notice them before.
they sat down
They sat
after
down
us,
after
got
us,
their
ate.
food around the same time as us, and left before us.
Yeah. They were quick.
Well, they probably ordered off the seniors menu, which is a little less food.
Always. But anyways.
Anyways, when they get up, the woman stops and leans over our table.
She taps both me and Will on the shoulder because we're at the end. At the end of the table,
And she's like, "Oh, you guys are such nice young men," and then immediately targeted Will's hair.
Uh-huh.
started funneling it.
It was like, "I wish I could get my hair to do this with a perm."
This is a normal experience for me with old ladies. Is I have curly hair, and old ladies always come up to me and ask me about my hair.
She asked if you pick your hair or if you brush it.
Yeah, then she was upset that I brush it.
You're like, I just brushed my hair, and she's like, "Oh no, you have to pick it."
You have to pick it. And then she went on to say about back in her day, she used to pay $40 to get it looking like yours.
Yeah.
And this is you rolling out of bed.
Yeah.
Must be nice for you, Will.
I guess.
Having fabulous hair.
What a nice young
It is
man.
pretty fabulous hair.
I think at one point she called us adorable.
Yes.
Something like that. Also, you said nice young men. Pretty sure she said nice young boys.
Probably nice young boys. Nice young men makes me feel better.
It does. But she was 60, so
Yeah,
It startled us.
yeah, it did. It
Not what
definitely.
we were expecting.
Look, I wasn't as startling as the to-go box in my face.
That was also.
I saw that too. I was because I'm directly across from you guys. I saw her stop and she kind of sit there and kind of looked back and forth behind you guys, thinking not what to do because there was a waitress blocking her from going around to the table, and she just right in between you guys. And your
Right
guys'
as I looked up.
She didn't say anything either.
No.
Here's your box. It was just there.
well, because I had complete eye contact with her and I knew it was coming, so I think she assumed that was okay.
It was okay.
But yeah, you guys are just sitting there mid conversation. You guys look over to NATO and there's a styrofoam box that just comes sliding in between you guys. She's like, "Here's your box."
Also, I just remembered this. There was also a little boy that kept sticking his hands through the little slot in between the boots.
Oh yeah, classic diner.
Yeah.
Diner experience.
Yeah.
Little what?
I would like to say that Nadeaus was in sweatpants.
Yes. As I usually am in swetpants.
I was in a flannel, which is appropriate for the type of diner we were in.
I would like to say that wasn't the plan. Sweatpants were a part of the plan.
You were in your shooting attire.
Yes.
My shooting attire was flannel.
Sweatpants.
Yes.
I got a shirt. I got my band shirt. That's all I wear. I was in complete black almost, like usual.
Okay, let's start the Nice Young Men podcast.
We should. We've just been having a conversation about our diner.
Yeah.
Our dining
today?
experience.
Yeah.
Our diner experience.
Nonsense. Let's get to some video
That
games.
is the nonsense. So, video games, huh? Well, Fallout 76.
Yes.
Bethesda's not having a good week.
No, they're not.
Nope. Baggate.
Badgate. Okay, first of all, we're going to get into Badgate. Can we stop calling anything that has any sort of controversy something gate?
But it just rolls off the tongue so well.
I just get so upset. Like, it was called Watergate because it was the Watergate Hotel.
Yeah.
It's not like when Tom Brady had the deflated footballs, they were calling it Deflategate. That didn't make any sense.
No.
It was like, anything with a controversy has gate at the end of it. Figure something else out. Can we be more creative?
No. It's
Can we-
2018.
Can we do better than kick ash when you're talking about a firefighter?
No.
Can we do better than that?
That was a pretty good slogan.
No. That's so stupid. Just say kick ass.
That's almost as bad as my dad jokes.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Oh.
Anyway, Fallout 76, Badgate.
Go for it. What's your opinion on it?
My opinion is I think we should explain it first.
Go for it.
Okay, well, if anyone on the internet doesn't know about it already, Fallout 76 sold a collector's edition for like $200.
Oh, yeah.
And they promised like a bag, a canvas bag to put your helmet in because it came with a power armor helmet and like some other shit on the side. I don't know.
Also, I believe that this didn't even come with the game. This was just like
Really?
It was just a collector's edition. Didn't come with the game. If I
Interesting.
don't recall, maybe I might be wrong, but I remember something like that.
Fact check while we're
It was that or Red Dead that did that. They sold like a super like $100+ collector's edition and didn't come with the game. It was just extra shit. to buy. Anyways,
the point is that the images of the bag were from when they were initially figuring out how to sell this collector's edition deal. They changed the bag at some point to a cheaper bag. Everyone's pissed the fuck off about it. And that doesn't bother me really all that much. What does bother me is the customer service representative that everyone's bitching about. And
So,
good reason.
I think it was a customer service representative not in America.
Oh, really?
I want to say that I heard that it was like India or something like that.
okay.
And the customer, I don't know what the problem was. I haven't looked too much into it. But the customer service representative responded with, "We aren't planning on doing anything about that."
Right. Which is kind of like, that's not what customer service should say.
No, most of the time customer service is the customer is always right.
Right.
Yay.
I know, right? We all work in customer service, and we
What
know
can
it's
I-
not always right.
What can I do today to make this okay?
What can I do to make this right? Kill me.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was supposed to be this nice canvas bag.
Supposedly, due to a picture. This is
what
people
the-
going off of a picture.
That's true. Was there a product description? Do we know?
Just said canvas bag.
Okay, so it was
right. So the problem is that they never told anyone that it changed.
it was advertised as a canvas bag. The people that bought it, when it arrived, it was a nylon bag,
Right.
Okay.
which canvas and nylon are two different type of products.
Yes. So people were super, whatever, they were a little frustrated. They're like, promising canvas bag, but I think what really blew this out of proportion is when people found out that, what was it?
Social media influencers.
Yeah, the influencers got the actual correct.
Well,
No,
it was a
so
different
they
bag.
didn't get the actual bag. They got a backpack. It looked like a backpacking backpack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I actually, Nadeau and I have seen this online. It's not the
I
actual
haven't.
bag. It is a nice canvas backpack. It's not like a mail bag like the one they were promised.
It's a different style, but
Okay.
it is a nice canvas bag.
Right. It's a different kind of bag, styled the same way as the bag other people were promised. Actually,
Oh, okay.
canvas, it's styled the same way with the same like webbing and.
But
looks
anyways,
nice.
everyone, the internet's now wants to burn down Bethesda because of it.
Exactly. They want to kill the guy who keeps selling Skyrim. That's all I see on Reddit all day long now. It's worst. It's really not as big of a deal as people are making of it, in my opinion.
So also, like, they're also being, and I was kind of talking about slightly about this, that there's some people trying to sue Bethesda right now, also because of Fallout 76 not meeting the expectations of the gamers, and more or less and it's also around the return policy for Fallout 76. From my understanding, it was that they will accept full refunds on an unopened, unused game, but they never talked about digital copies. So when people are trying to return their digital copies, I think that their stance was no. And a lot of people are upset, and that's kind of interesting now.
Right, now
because we're leaning towards that digital.
What I heard is that they're going to wait a while before they refund anyone. I didn't hear that they were not going to refund anyone.
So yeah, they weren't. People were expecting instant refunds, and then they haven't really got back to them right away. And so people are just saying that they're getting denied refunds.
Right, and so everyone's all upset.
Everyone's starting to
flipping out, and it's not as big of a deal as they're making.
Well, Bethesda has had this policy for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's same with their...
And it's not just Bethesda. I'm pretty sure every video game company has this basic policy.
Well, I'm not sure, but Bethesda also has the content embargo.
What?
Where they do not send out early release copies for reviewers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything is released the same day.
Yeah.
So people are upset about that too because reviews weren't coming out at launch like most video games are.
Right.
But this is a thing that Bethesda does. It's not... They did it with Doom.
Yeah. They did that for Doom, and Doom turned out really good. Same thing for Skyrim.
I think also this game is the most skeptical anyone's ever been in a video game, it seems.
It's because of their direction they chose to go with the game, I feel like.
So it does appear that $200 bundle comes with the game.
Oh, was it? Okay. Okay, I might have been mistaken for a different one. I remember someone complaining about it.
If you're buying the collector's edition in this day and age, you're wasting your money.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what's the most... Have you bought any collector special editions ever before, Nadeau, in your life?
No.
Never have I.
Okay, I have bought one.
Was it Halo?
It was Halo
Reach.
Came with the statue. I still have the statue in its box still. And it was... I mean, when did Halo Reach come out? Like, we were in high school. We were like sophomore.
2009?
Let me look it up.
Give or take. So, more or less...
2010, maybe?
Back then, I was in my height of...
Statues?
Halo... No, just Halo, and Halo's awesome. Everyone's playing it. I love it. And Halo Reach was honestly one of my favorite Halos. And when they were like, we're doing a collector's edition, I literally, I had some leftover money from working over the summer. It was like $160. I said, screw it. I went for it. Got it. I put it up. It collects dust, and I put it... Then when I moved from out of my parents' house down to where we live now, it's just been in a box since because I'm just like, cool, I got it. But it just sits there.
You were close. September 2010.
Okay.
So we were just barely still in high school.
Yeah.
You were the same year as us, weren't you?
Yeah, I graduated in 2011.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, because you're like a year younger than us, but
He's not.
you're not. You're like
he's
a
12.
half a year younger than
Yeah,
us.
he's
or
like-
something.
We're same birth year, I just am basically
11 months and three quarters.
Yeah.
11 and 3/4 of a year old.
3 days before Christmas, so...
And I'm 4 days from the beginning of the year. So,
Yeah. So he's basically a year older than me.
Right.
Anywho.
anyways, yeah. So, but it's going back to that. It's just funny because I bought that. I thought I was super cool. I was the cool kid on the block. I spent $160 on a video game, and then it collected dust, and now I just don't.
To be
I feel
fair,
like a waste of money.
So collector's editions are a waste of money, but I have bought video game crap, junk before outside of collector's editions that I thought was really cool.
I rebought the Skyrim map. And
Yeah,
had it
you did.
framed up on the wall because mine was
Yours was
taken in
your divorce.
my divorce. It was taken in
divorce.
Yeah. In my divorce, I lost my Skyrim map. I was super disappointed on it, so I now have a new one that's in a frame.
Yeah.
On the wall.
I got the special edition of Skyrim purely by accident somehow. I bought a used copy off of eBay. It ended up not showing up for 2 months, and I was really sad because I really wanted to play Skyrim. And eventually, just a new of the special edition showed up at my door one day, 2 months later, and I was like, "Sweet, I got a map."
Huh, that is kind of weird.
Yeah. You bought anything ridiculous video game wise?
I don't think so. I'm more get every console as quick as I possibly can
Me
instead
too.
of spending money on
Right.
side video game stuff.
Right. So the thing actually, you know what? Every ridiculous video game thing I've ever bought has been a gift for someone.
Yeah, that too.
I don't have any.
I mean, I I have companion cube fuzzy dice for my car. I bought those.
Oh, you didn't lose those?
No.
Oh.
No, the string eventually broke because tugging on them and moving them and everything like that just wore out the string after a while.
Yeah.
And they're broken, but they're just hanging out in my
They were
room
they were
now.
kind of too gigantic for.
They were giant balls.
You also
hanging
have
out.
a million Nuka-Cola glasses.
Yes,
you
well, those are. I never bought any of those.
No, those
were
are all gifts.
It was funny because when I moved out, I was like, I like Coca-Cola. I think it's like authentic and kind of rustic. I don't know. I just like the whole Coca-Cola feel. And then like, so everyone bought me Coca-Cola stuff. I'm still getting Coca-Cola stuff. I'm so sick of Coca-Cola stuff. And then I'm like, I like Fallout, and it's funny because it has Nuka-Cola, and it's kind of like Coca-Cola, but video games. Now I got so many freaking Nuka-Cola
So
stuff.
what you're telling me is now you want Pepsi stuff.
No.
New Pepsi?
No more. No
Get
drinks.
Pepsi stuff.
No more shit. No.
Let's just get
I want
some
socks.
Pepsi. I just want
give me socks. That's all I tell my
actually-
parents. There's two things I want. I want socks and I want my car.
To change the subject away from Fallout for a minute, getting socks for Christmas is like the best thing now that we're like in our 20s.
I can relate. People say that on the internet. Like back in the day, I was so disappointed about socks, and me as a 23-year-old, like socks is the best thing. And I'm like, I can agree with that.
I know, it's.
Socks and underwear are amazing.
You can never have too many socks on.
I don't have enough socks.
I don't either.
And I've got like 30 pairs of socks, probably.
Well, the cat takes them all the time.
It's true. I throw them at the cat all the time, is what really happens.
The couch eats mine.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, I don't know where socks is, I just reach into the and I just pull out a handful of socks out of the between the cushions. I'm like, I just throw those in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
Yeah.
no, so getting clothes for Christmas is awesome because clothes are so freaking expensive and you never want to spend money on them.
Except for when someone accidentally gets you a shirt that's one too small, you're like, oh, I'm fat.
You're like, I have to return this now. I'm not going to return this. Hang it in your
That-
closet as a goal. That never happens.
Yeah, like pristine brand new shirt. Yes.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, backtracking to Fallout. So everyone's upset about Fallout. Also, interesting, they finally posted some patch notes, which is the best part of these patch notes that I read is
Is that they're supposed to be fixing the visible enemy glitch?
no.
Oh.
I'm talking about the stash increase.
Yeah, so they're saying they're going to increase the stash from 400 to 600 pounds, which is good, but it's not very much. We will fill that in one play session.
Yes, I know, but it's just more stuff.
It's more stuff. It's true. And now they're saying, what they were saying is that they plan on increasing it further so long as the game stays stable.
Yeah, so that's their problem. That's why they set it up originally.
How will that keep the game from being stable?
So more items eventually will just destabilize the game. The game can't.
Right. And so
Right.
I don't know
Okay.
if when you played Skyrim, so it's running on the same engine.
I know what you mean. Like if you,
If you put too many items in one chest, the game freaks the fuck
yeah,
out.
or like if you throw a bunch of cabbages in your floor in your house,
Yeah.
and then the
I
game
do.
won't load.
I do cheese wheels.
Cheese wheels,
Yes.
I always did cabbages.
You guys are pathetic.
sweet
Anyways.
rolls,
See, the cheese wheels
Yeah,
is what I
sweet
ate
rolls.
when I was fighting dragons.
Oh.
not
Anyways.
those health potions.
No. Because you
Same-
might need those later.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Anyways.
But anyway, so the containers get really sad and laggy the more items you put in them.
I mean,
And
look,
my container
accessing
already
it,
feels like
I was
that.
gonna say, like, if we, like, when me and Will were playing and we accessed our stash box, it's like, oh god, okay, you could, okay, never mind, no, okay, you can pick up that, nope, you can't pick up that pistol now. Oh, you want to switch over to inventory, into a different slot? Well, you're gonna wait a few 30 seconds. Let's spawn 5 mole rats on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh?
Pretty much that is the experience. And so going to 600, I feel like it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, so me and Will now take turns accessing the stash box. Especially gets worse when we access it at the same time.
Yes.
I
Which is frustrating.
this
They only allow us one container, and that one container gets laggy the more items you put in it.
I think. You think that'll fix it if they add in multiple stash boxes, or maybe just a junk box?
Well, so like I said, in Skyrim, you could say in your house you could keep as many friggin' items as you want as long as you spread them out between different containers. The game
Yeah.
doesn't get upset. But like, if I tried to put all my items in one container, the game would lag to shit.
Yeah, so maybe that would be a better option for them to add like a.
But how do they do that? Because they all have to be protected containers. It's a very strange system.
it
Yeah.
seems like they've known this container problem was an issue 10 years ago
Right.
and didn't care to even try to fix
Well,
it.
let's think about this. How long has this game engine been around for?
since the PS2.
Exactly, and they just only slightly been improving it.
Why won't they
I
get
think-
a new
I think-
game engine?
Because the process would be just to redo everything.
I know. Well, that's what they're doing for Elder Scrolls 6.
Are they? Did they-
That's the... Well, it's the rumor.
I was gonna say, well,
rumor
all they
is
said
for
is
the-
said Elder Scrolls 6, and then that's all they showed, and like
It's
everyone's
just
like,
like
it's
some-
a new game engine.
Some mountains.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, because what they said is they're going to wait until the next generation of consoles. They did
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
and
that's
the
that's
thought
right around the
is-
corner. Let's be honest.
Right. The thought is that they're going to design. They're designing a new engine to run on the new consoles. That's what the thought is.
I think it's time for them. I mean,
They need a new engine.
I enjoy the feel. I love that engine. All its
good. Yeah.
bugginess and everything. I had a lot of fun with it, but I think it's time to put it down and start a new engine.
Yeah.
Take it to a farm upstate.
Yes, exactly.
You mean behind the house?
The shotgun. Why'd you dig a hole?
I've also heard the graphics in this game are not.
I
They're
feel
not
like
on par with AAA games.
I feel like they downgraded.
So
It's-
you say that, but I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
It still looks similar to like say Fallout 4. It looks almost
Yeah.
the same.
They have kind of a weird look to them. Fallout
Yeah.
games do, where you're like, that's close to life, but it's not.
Right.
Which is fine. Like they don't have to be photorealistic. It's a video game.
Right, and that's what this game looks exactly the same as Fallout 4.
Right.
It feels like you're playing Fallout 4 with friends.
Which is I'm okay with.
Right,
I
I'm
still
okay
love
with
it.
that
We've
too.
mentioned this multiple times.
I've also heard a lot of complaints about the fact that every single time you try to go talk to someone, they're like dead. And sometimes they've been dead for years, and sometimes it seems like they've been dead for like 5 minutes.
Right, but that's the NPC thing.
Right.
No NPCs.
Right.
It is a little weird. Some of them feel like they've only been dead for 5 minutes, which is a little odd. It's like, I feel like everyone's been dead for years, but...
Like it's like going to the first town and you go into that triage center where
Yeah.
inside that little what was it? Was it a church or something like that they had set up
right,
a triage?
Right.
It's funny, like you read some of the listen to some of the audio stuff, and there's like bones laying on top of one of the stretchers, and there's an audio log with the doctor's like, "Oh, the person just died. Hey, why do you have a gun?" And then there's a shot or something like that, and the person on the ground where you got the audio tape is like looks like just a fresh body, but the person on the card is like bones.
Right. It's a little bit odd.
It's interesting. Or like when you talk to the robot outside the what's it called?
It seems like everyone's been dead for like 2 years, but some of the bodies are preserved weirdly.
I
Yeah.
think that must just be
I think
an
they
engine
just
thing.
they
huh?
just I think they just dropped them for you can have items from them.
They're
You know,
not able
you can
to
access.
They're not able
skeletons.
to accurately show decomposing bodies.
Right. You get skeletons, bloody skeletons, or dead body.
Yeah.
or just fully body, just a body.
That's all you get.
Speaking of decomposing, have you guys seen the video of Red Dead Redemption's decomposing process?
No.
Really, it's an interesting little video. I'll show you guys after this because I didn't think about this.
I don't want to see decomposing.
So it's literally someone shot someone that was in a cave and just recorded them, and actually over time they start decomposing. Not like to extremes of like they're like turning into bones, but like their color starts fading, and then they start getting sucked up, and they're like it's kind of
Huh.
weird. Like, it's something I never noticed because you blam blam move on to the next place because rootin' tootin' cowboy.
Yeah.
But they put that in there. I think it's interesting.
It's kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy.
I don't know. That creeps me out for reasons.
But with all this stuff going on with Fallout and Bethesda and everyone upset about them, I'm still okay with. I'm actually enjoying Fallout 76. We killed our first Scorch Beast,
Yep, and I got nothing.
and Will got nothing.
Oh, I heard about that because
It was
So-
about a 45-minute fight.
It was about 40-minute. I got excited. It was about a 45-minute fight. We both used all our stim packs, basically all our ammo.
So, we want to add how this happened.
Yeah. So what happened was
There we were, minding our own business, exploring the Appalachian.
Oh, I didn't know we were going this far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exploring Appalachia, going like, what are we going to do today? Let's go off
Rebuilding
and
America.
explore this part of the map. We haven't done this yet.
Yeah.
Smoky Mountains.
And so we're running off into the mountains. We find like a ski lodge.
And then we hear some flaps into the, and we know because we came across them before, but we gave them a wide berth because I mean, I'm like level 30.
I
Well-
just hit level 30, so you're like 35.
Yeah, I'm like 30, but back, I mean, this was a almost a week ago. So
I was like level 20.
Yeah, like Will was mid-20s. I was low to mid-30s. And these Scorch Beasts is hard, easy. Like, just finding them, they're automatically 50.
They're all 50.
And they are impossible to shoot. So you just run away from them. Eventually, they'll give up on you after a while. But not this particular Scorch Beast.
No, this Scorch Beast didn't want to give up on me.
He had a vendetta against Will.
Just me.
Just Will.
So, there were no rifts nearby, which was the weird thing. So,
we were
I'm just
walking.
running through the forest, running towards like a ski lodge or something, and we encounter the Scorch Beast, and it kills me.
Well, Will starts, he's like, Scorch Beast! Oh god! And he just starts running. He's like, I'm running west! And I'm just sitting there just like, blap, blap, killing like the enemies that were guarding the super mutants and everything like that. I'm like, just, doo-doo-doo. Ooh, he had some ammo on him. Oh, he had some scrap on him. Then I'm just like, and Will's just screaming like, help me!
As I'm running away in the distance.
And the Scorch Beast is like, just
eventually
murdering
kills
Will.
me, right? Because at this point, I've only got like 10 stim packs, so I don't want to use them.
Yeah. Simpacks are hard to actually come about in this game.
They're not really hard, it's just that you need them all the time.
Yeah, we use them way too quick. Anyway, so the Scorch Beast kills Will, he flies away.
I go back and get my junk.
Will goes get his junk. I'm done looting the place, so Will has nothing really left to grab there. So we're like, alright, that was interesting. Well, let's move on to the next area, and then we hear more flaps into the air. He turned around and came back for us.
Yeah. So came back for me.
So he came back for Will.
And
so we made a mad dash for, there was like this a Buddhist temple that we were slowly working our way to, and it's just a mad dash of us running down like this mountain, just like jumping and like breaking our legs and everything like that. And this Scorch Beast is just coming for Will.
Mm-hmm,
So
just me.
So Will, he starts going like off to the left. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go to the right instead. I'm not gonna be near him. And of course, this place is full of super mutants, and I'm just slowly like, and we go inside, and the Scorch Beast is just not. Like, he's, like, circling the building, but he's not really fighting us. And eventually he gives up and flies away. We clear the area. We look around. And then we're like, all right, cool, we're done and everything. And we spent, 30 minutes at least there?
Yeah,
it was a
so
big
there's a
area.
public event in that place.
Yeah.
And we did the public event, and that took us 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, so we had about 40 minutes of looting and having fun and doing stuff. So we're like, we're going to start working up to this next place and everything like that. And then the Scorch Beast
comes back
for Will.
Oh, he waited, huh?
He just wants me.
So we're running, and we come across this, like, it was a trading post.
Right, we come across a trading post.
There was like a trader bot there and everything like that, and we were gonna make a stop there and
dump
unload our
some of
stuff.
crap.
And the Scorch Beast just kept circling and kept on shooting into the building, trying to hit us from the windows, kind of stuff like that.
Right.
With his sound attacks, and finally me and Will were like, fuck it.
Let's just try to kill it.
This is our stand. We're going to hold off here. And 2 mini nukes, 2 power armors for me.
Many missiles.
My entire collection of missiles. I broke my gun like 4 times.
His collection of missiles.
Yeah, that's about 12 of them, so that's like 40
gave
pack.
him, like, all my explosives, because I didn't have any explosive weapons.
I went through my entire power armor chassis broke. All my armor and my character broke. I started off with about 40 stim packs. By the end of the fight, I had 3.
Yeah, I started with like 10. I just let it kill me over and over again.
Yeah. Will's, like, I'm just sending out there because I'm a higher level. I can take a little bit more damage. So he's just, the Scorch Beast is just fucking,
so I keep ducking in and out of the building.
And Will's ducking in and out, taking pot shots here and there.
Right, and then eventually I'm like, why am I not using my power armor?
Yes.
So I get in my power armor, and then Tyler gives me all of his fusion cores. So I've got like 8 fusion cores.
And
I have a laser gun.
Unlimited power!
Yeah, so each fusion core gives you like 500 shots with the laser gun. And I went through all of them.
Oh.
And this was about halfway through.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then eventually I kick it, because I was saving up 5.56 for my not an AK.
Yeah, totally not an AK.
My totally not an AK. Handmade, I think is what it was called.
Yes.
As a shovel, as a stock.
Oh, okay.
But so I finally whipped that out. I go through about half of my ammo. The Scorch Beast is just literally just fucking Will in particular.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
He's just killing Will. So Will dies, and I'm just shooting. Finally, we kill him.
I'm dead.
While Will is respawning. So the Scorch Beast crashes. I get his hide, 1 stim pack, and 308 or 5 308s. That's all we got from him.
Oh, that doesn't seem worth it at all.
No, not at all. And Will's like, "Oh, cool, he's dead." And the Scorch Beast is empty because it counted me as not participating in killing it.
Because I wasn't there.
Because he was dead.
So the Scorch Beats got the last laugh.
It did.
It did.
Against me. It really didn't
It
like
tormented you and got the last laugh.
It was awesome. It was hilarious. That was about a 40-minute fight as well.
But to be fair, that was super fun. Fighting that Scorch Beast, even though we got no reward for it, that was super fun fighting that Scorch Beast for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Also, in the past notes, they are fixing the loot drops of it.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be dropping 3 things at least.
That is
like that.
within your level and everything like that. But so they added that, which is kind of hopefully nice. But yeah, that was an experience. We're never doing it again.
Wait till you're level 50 and you're on the same level as them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we only did it because it wouldn't leave me alone.
I'm just picking on you.
It seems like the Fallout 76's way of dealing with... So, like, what's the difference between a level 5 enemy and a level 50 enemy? Is that we'll just add a bunch of health to them.
It is.
So they just become... The higher the level, the more bullet spongy they have, which requires more ammo for you, because your ammo does just a base damage, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of an easy way to be like, oh, look, it's harder.
Yep.
Right. The damage definitely increases. Like, higher level enemies do more damage, but it's not ridiculous. So, like, me fighting as a level 20, me fighting a level 50, it did a lot of damage to me, but I could take several hits from the Scorch Beast without dying.
Also, during this fight, like, the Scorch Beast does this, like, sonic attack when it's flying, and it's, like, this blue kind of, like, womp kind of...
Like a sound wave.
It looks
sound
like,
wave, yeah.
Sonic wave.
It looks like the dubstep gun from 10 years ago. Remember that new video?
Yes.
Looked like that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what it was shooting out. The game was getting so lagged out when the...
Just for Tyler.
It was just for
What's
me.
happening on my screen?
When it hit, it just stayed there. So, like, my screen was
It
just
full
covered...
of dubstep guns.
Dubstep, like, blasts everywhere. That was just sitting there just like womp. So I was getting a light show plus a fight. It was like a dinner and a show.
Like you went to a Pink Floyd laser light?
Yeah.
And me shooting a laser Gatling for
And
like
Will
20
shoot-
minutes straight.
Yeah, just... Yeah. But yeah, the Fallout equivalent of Skyrim dragons, that was a pain in the ass.
Right, it's basically a dragon. It acts just like a dragon. So it flies around, doesn't want to land.
When it lands, it just it does... You know how the dragon
Smacks
just
you a couple
bites
times.
you?
Yeah.
But so this one, he just smack, and then he just flies off and circles around for 5 more minutes.
Right.
Gets stuck on a tree or on a post.
Yeah.
And then lands again.
Flies, you get them to almost dead and then they fly away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, come back! You asshole! I just want to finish this goddamn fight. I'm out of arrows!
I don't like you. But anyways, I think that's enough Fallout 76.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You probably
That's a
talk
lot.
something else about it. How long have we been going?
We could do just like
Seven.
its own podcast on that game right
Yeah, we
now.
probably could.
Well, that's all we've been playing right now. Aside from me, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts. But aside from that, have you... Like, Will, you've done just Fallout 76. And Nato, you've done...
I haven't been doing anything this last week. To be fair, my 2 off days were
Oh, yeah.
filled with troubles. I don't know. Troubles.
We can talk about that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, well. So I'll say I closed our work. I closed
We
at our
closed the restaurant.
I closed at our work on Thursday. Thursday's usually a day I have off.
Traditionally.
But,
Our manager's out of town.
so
And manager's on more or less quote-unquote vacation, so I'm in charge. I'm doing both the assistant and manager's job. Will's picking up the slack of what I can't actually do, and Nato's picking up the slack that Will's not doing.
Sort of.
I
Because these
guess.
are the
Wow.
3 most competent next employees there in line.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
We're only
This is
missing
not
we're only
good.
missing one person here that's not the manager.
Right.
And then that's the entire
Competent crew.
that's the foundation that keeps everything from burning up.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Toot our own horns.
I go to after I get off work, I go to Safeway to get some food.
As you do.
A bunch of non-healthy, frozen.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
As you do.
That's what I did last night.
The I don't want to shop. Let me just get something to eat.
Something
Shopping
quick.
trip.
Mhm.
Okay. So as I'm turning onto my street, all of a sudden when I press the brake, it's making like a noise, and like the tire's acting weird. So I immediately was like, I have a flat tire, and I get out and I walk around to that side and I look at the tire and I'm like, Oh no, it's not flat. What's happening?
That is always a terrible thing. It's like, oh, it's just the simple thing. It's not this the simple thing. Oh no.
I've had a tire blowout before, and it felt very similar. Like it felt uneven on that side, and generally not good.
Yeah.
As we later found out, it was not as bad as I initially thought, because I got in my house and immediately it was like, my life is over. How am I going to work?
Especially because
your livelihood,
you just
that's
built
a
a
suck.
computer.
Right. I just spent an amount of money,
A large amount of money.
a lump sum, on a computer, and
His car
we
blows
built
up 2
it. So
days
we built
later.
it on Tuesday. On Thursday, this happens. And I just like stare at my computer and I'm like, you did this to me.
And so, of course, once you get rid of that
Right?
little safety net,
Yes.
something always happens.
Yes. So I don't do anything that night because it's dark, it's
You,
wet.
you just don't sleep.
I did call Will and he was like, hey, how's it going? And I was like, nothing good's happening. That's what.
Well, it was
I
weird because
remember
we get
this
a call from
conversation.
NATO at like 11:45 at night, and I'm just like, what's going on?
Yeah, nothing good. Nothing
nothing
good was
good.
going on.
That's
I
what you
thought
said.
I was going to have to replace like my whole front end at that point.
Yeah, you were panicking.
I
I'm
was-
just like, I don't know, man. I'll look at it.
And then the next day before you come over, I look underneath my car and I'm like, oh, hey, a bolt's missing from my brakes.
Guess who did NATO's brakes?
I did my NATO's brakes. What?
I did NATO's part. Yeah.
What?
Wow. Yeah, this was the mechanic.
I would
This
like
is
to,
how he
I would
talks.
also like to say I'm not the most mechanically inclined. Changing my oil is very easy for me. Other than that, I just kind of stare at a car like I know what's happening.
Just
but
like
I don't.
I love that picture that someone snapped at work for us of when was it your tire?
Oh
that was
yeah,
flat?
I got a flat tire at work and couldn't get my spare tire off the back.
This is a side story. Yeah,
Side story. I called Will and Will got it off.
me and Will show up, and so there's me, NATO, me, and Will, and then like 2 other employees come over, and there's like 5 round, just around the tire, just staring at it. And and one of our employees just sneaks out the back door and takes a picture and is like, how many employees does it take to change a tire?
One.
Just
me.
Will, and 4 more to stare at him and just talk about tires.
Yeah.
And act like we know what we're doing when Will's the one getting nitty gritty and dirty.
It was real dirty.
Or real dirty.
Yeah. So anyway,
My arm was black afterwards.
I put that story on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
Because it's basically over.
The end.
That's the whole story.
Will comes over. We take the tire off. I go. Did we even take the tire off?
No. So
I said this bolt's missing. You go okay.
let's go to the store and buy that bolt. That's real easy.
I wasn't there, so I get to enjoy this story.
We go to our local O'Reilly's.
One of many locations.
One of the 4 locations of O'Reilly's in this town.
Yeah.
Well,
We
way too
say
many.
we need this bolt.
So for anyone who's mechanically inclined, it's the NATO's told me the slide pin bolt was missing. The pin that holds it's a floating caliper. Has 2 slide pins. There's a bolt that holds the slide pin onto the caliper bracket. That's the bolt that he told me was missing.
It wasn't.
You lost me at Penn.
Right. I didn't look at it. I should have looked at it first. I just went, your brake's halfway falling off. He's like, yeah, this bolt's missing. I'm like, cool, let's go buy that bolt. We walked the street real quick to see if it was in his street. It wasn't.
Of course it wasn't.
Of course it wasn't. It's probably missing for days, and the other one was loose. What it ended up being was the bolt that holds the caliper bracket onto the steering knuckle. So there's 2 really big bolts there. They're like M14 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and one of those was missing. Those are hard to come by, as it turns out.
Yes, it
Because
would turn
nobody
out.
replaces those ever. Unless
Unless
they
you're
lose
NATO.
them.
Yeah.
To make NATO feel better, I have lost one of these before on one of my own personal vehicles. It's a mistake you don't make twice.
I will say, at least it was only $8.
Right, it was like a $6.70.
I was already
something that.
looking. I was looking into my savings account. Like shit, I have this much. Maybe I can get through Christmas if I only have to spend this much.
And we had to order it from a dealership. It
You're
was
gonna
like
start parting out your computer
Yeah.
before you even turn it on.
it's like
He was so
$7.
young.
And it took us 2 days to fix it because we couldn't get the parts the first day. So we get back. I'm going to replace the bolt, pull the wheel off, and go, NATO, We got the wrong bolt. We went to do the walk of shame to return the bolts we bought.
Which, an auto parts store might be the worst walk of shame.
It really is.
Well, it depends. If you get that employee that is just like, you don't know anything about cars, do you?
Yeah.
That's when you have to be like, all right, I need to return this. Give me this bolt instead.
Yeah.
But they were actually helpful.
They were nice.
By going, yeah, we can't get that for you.
Pretty much. They looked for a long time, and then they were like, maybe the dealership? And we're like, I mean, that's the last option, because it'll be an arm and a leg. And it ended up being too bad.
No,
Which was surprising.
Yeah.
$7 for a Volt is expensive, but $7 for running cars is not.
No.
Right.
Got a little sass from the dealer. Well,
Yeah.
the parts.
Yeah,
guy.
he was like, how'd that happen? And I'm like, well, somebody did their own brakes. And he's like, oh, likely story. He didn't let me finish the
No,
story.
he didn't. And I just, while you were saying that, I was just like, well.
It was me.
So, yeah, my car's fixed. I wasted
Oh no,
2 off days.
you guys miss something very, very funny about that.
What?
The pick. The locks.
Oh, yes, yeah. Okay.
Wow, look at that one. Look at that. Did you look at that?
Well, no one else can
I
see
know.
that.
They don't look at it, but that
It just
sound...
peaked the audio really bad. Sorry, anyone who's wearing headphones.
That was a.
But that was
4
the moment...
seconds of silence and then screaming.
So, I will say, can I say I have a history of
I wasn't
walking-
even part of this
You
conversation. I
weren't,
get the
no,
best part of it.
you weren't
from
even
this.
there, yeah. I'm not good at keeping my keys outside of things that are locked.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, I locked my keys in my car.
Mom had to come save you.
Yeah, my mom came, so
Shout out.
she got some free cinnamon twists.
Shout out.
Shout out, Mom, who's probably not listening. The last time before that I locked my keys in my car was at Pismo Beach.
Ooh.
With everything in the car.
What was
Cell
exciting?
phone
Was that
included?
like an $80 call to a tow truck?
No, shout out Geico. It was free.
Oh, nice.
But it was raining.
Oh, not so nice.
So you got to deal
I'm
with
sure your
that.
girlfriend was stoked
I
about that.
was excited to be locked out of the car in the rain
Yeah.
while at the beach. But we couldn't go to the beach because we had to wait on the tow truck.
Anyways.
And it took him 2 minutes. He was just like, bloop, bloop, here you go.
Yep.
I was like-
Anyways.
Will shows up at my house with the bolt. I go, oh, cool. Let me lock the door behind me just in case we're not by my front door where
Yeah.
we're doing the car work. We need the tire to put the tire on to finish the job. The tire's in my garage. Oh, wait, I locked the door.
And I don't have keys.
Hey,
on
what's
me.
in my pocket? Nothing.
What's in my... I also forgot my wallet when we went to buy the bolt. So,
Will covered it.
if something doesn't work for me, nothing works. Like, my brain just shuts off. It's like, oh no, my tire's broken. I better just forget how to do everything.
At least you don't forget how to breathe.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
The jury's still out.
Yeah.
Anyway, Will broke into my house.
Yeah.
And you did it surprisingly easily. And I don't feel safe anymore. Nothing runs the confidence of your locks away like seeing somebody go, oh, I have lockpicks, and then like just lockpick it real quick.
Yep.
There you
Like-
go.
Like,
Like a 30-second pick.
well, I spent 2 minutes trying to pick it, and it was full of like really old oil that was really sticky. And then I put one little tiny spritz of WD-40 in it because I had it with me to working on a car, and then I picked it in 10 seconds.
Into the house you go.
Crisis averted.
Yep. That's
This
how
year.
easy it is.
Yeah.
It's real easy to pick a lock for people. It's a skill that this is the only time I've gotten to use it.
He was excited too.
I was super
He was-
excited.
Finally, time to put my useless skill to
Yeah,
test.
exactly.
I waited this whole moment for this.
I finally have gotten to use my lockpicking skills for good.
Which is just something you just were
For
born
good.
about. Like, how you came across lockpicking on
Right,
a recommended
YouTube suggested lockpicking to me.
for no reason at all.
Well, probably because I look up other like mechanical type crap on YouTube.
Yeah.
like how to create a bomb.
Yeah, obviously.
And then it was like, oh, you want to know how to create a bomb? Also lockpicking.
Cover
Cover all your bases.
Yeah. Anyways.
And then it turns out it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to sit around and try to pick a lock for a while.
Locks that you own, not like your neighbor's lock or anything like that?
Right.
Just
Well, I guess
or your friend's house.
technically
Scare
in
'em.
California, it is legal to use lockpicks as long as there's no.
So it's legal to own lockpicks and have them on your person, so long as you don't have any illegal intentions with them.
So
Sounds good.
is unlocking your neighbor's door just to see if you can do it illegal intentions?
I think so,
Oh,
because that's breaking and entering.
but if you don't enter, it's fine. You just
Well,
lock
you're
the door
breaking
back
it.
and you come back in.
I don't think so.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Anyway, yeah, it's one of
Nadeaus
those
an
things
idiot.
where
His car's fixed.
I raided my parents' house for every padlock they owned, and I picked those for practice.
Yes.
Is what I did.
And now he got to actually try on like a doorknob, and it was super easy.
Well, I've done it on my own doors just to see, and it's super easy, which is horrifying.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I can get in, I can unlock my own door with lockpicks in 10 seconds.
Yes.
you guys want another dumbass me story?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let's keep it rolling.
This is NATO shame week.
this the night before.
Wow, you're just having a rough week, aren't you?
I was thirsty, and we had some leftover sparkling apple cider, like the
I
Martinelli's.
love sparkling apples.
Of course, everyone does.
Yeah.
Only comes around this time of year.
No.
No, well, it's 20. It's,
Only
it's,
comes around this time of year.
Okay.
It's year round for Will.
Anyways.
Anyways, I was like, I want this. I'm too lazy to put ice in it. I'm gonna put it in the freezer.
For a few minutes, let it get cold.
Yeah, you know,
forget about it.
maybe a half hour, maybe an hour. I just wanted to chill off.
Yeah.
Chill off.
Just enough time to forget about it.
So I'm getting ready for work on Thursday, and I'm like, I'm hungry. I don't want, because we still had turkey left over. We still have turkey. We have a lot of turkey.
Oh my gosh.
Turkey. I'm like, I don't want turkey. I've had turkey like 6 days in a row now.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in the freezer. I open the freezer, and there is an exploded glass and frozen apple juice combination throughout my freezer. Just throughout.
I forgot you didn't hear this one.
Yeah.
This
So
is great.
my first instinct was to just shut the freezer.
It's like that's future data problems.
Well, I did. I was like, I've got 40 minutes to eat and get ready for work. Not today. And then I had a thought of, no, I really can't leave this like this. I'm the one who has to clean it up. I made the mess. It made me think about how when you're a child and you do something stupid like that,
Yeah,
you don't have to clean it up because you're a child. And when you're an adult and you do something stupid, you have to clean it up.
Yep.
I think I got a piece of glass in my foot for a little while.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't find it though. But
Works
it was just like a sticky. Let me just like scrape all of this together and scrape it off onto a plate out of my freezer.
I like what your significant other told you about it. Like the no ice thing.
Oh yeah. So you know, we're like in bars when somebody breaks a glass, you have to get rid of all the ice.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of all my ice.
You didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that.
Almost.
I don't.
The
Yeah.
glass was green, wasn't it?
Yeah, the glass was green.
But-
fine.
Better safe than sorry, I feel like.
You don't want glass in your stomach.
Can your stomach pass glass?
Well,
It'll be painful on the way out, I'm
I'm
pretty
sure you could pass it as long as it doesn't cut you up a bunch.
Let's not find out.
Stomach acid doesn't.
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Glass is like what you use to hold acid.
Interesting.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Anyways. More or less.
It's been a rough. So this is why I haven't played any video games. This is what I've been dealing with on my off days.
I haven't had off days.
You had
I had-
sick days.
I had 2 days where I was just laying in bed groaning, and now I'm
Then you
still
built a
slightly
computer.
sick.
Then you built a computer.
But that was not on my off day. That was on the
No.
day I had to go to work later.
No, you're off that day.
Yeah, you're off. I was sitting
What day
there
was that? That was Tuesday.
pissed
Yeah,
off
you're
at you at work. I was sitting there just groaning and moaning about you, talking mad shit.
Why?
Yo.
Because you're like, I can't on Sunday. I shouldn't be here. I don't feel good.
Yes, look,
I need my
okay.
shift covered. Let me talk. Let me
No,
talk.
no.
You let me talk
At
first.
work on Sunday, I had the chills and the sweats and was running a fever in a food establishment.
I understand
I
that.
should not have been there.
I understand that. Okay?
I'd like to point out that this is just a hypothetical argument. Nobody was sick in a food establishment.
Shut up, Nadeau. They don't even know where we work. Anyways, so yes, you were sick on Sunday. Then you're like, on Sunday, you're like, I shouldn't work on Monday. Sounds good. Cool. We got Nadeau to do it. It was held after that. Then on Tuesday, you're like, I still don't feel good. I'm like, whatever, it's your day off. And then you're like, but I went to Nadeau's house and was fine, and I built a computer and everything like that. I'm like, shouldn't you have been better? And you're like, and then on, I think Wednesday, did you call off Wednesday also, or did you show up Wednesday?
No, I showed up Wednesday.
Okay, so yeah. But it's just like, you're like, I feel so sick, but I'm going to stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning playing Fallout 76 with Tyler.
I didn't stay up that late. I went to bed at like 11:30, and you stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
No. You were up until at least 1:30 with me.
No.
For all those nights you were sick.
I was not.
You are full of shit.
You are full of shit. Moving on, because
Hey,
no
guys.
one cares about that.
Roommate troubles.
I don't think that's even roommate troubles.
Okay, so anyway, the creator of SpongeBob died.
Okay, we're not laughing about that. Okay?
Great transition. Okay, who cares? Moving on.
That was my childhood who died.
You don't care about anybody.
No,
who
you
dies.
don't. Stan
hard.
Lee died. Who?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't know
SpongeBob.
who Stan Lee is.
The creator of SpongeBob died.
I didn't
don't
watch
know.
SpongeBob as a kid.
Well, I did. Doesn't mean that it matters to me.
Look, when someone dies who matters to me, then you have to be upset. But
No.
when someone dies who matters to you, I don't have to be upset. That's how this works.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
that sucks.
Sound good? Great.
Too many people died this year.
No more dead cops. It was a Batman reference. All right, I guess we'll move on. Fuck you, it's Christmas.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's December now.
Yep.
Are you in the holiday spirit?
Kinda.
Same.
You haven't dragged out a tree yet.
No.
You always do that like 2 days before Christmas, and then the Christmas tree stays in our house until February.
Right. I do Christmas the opposite way around.
I hate it.
Christmas doesn't
The
end.
cat just rips it apart.
You know, some people keep the tree up until January 15th
Why?
because they say that's when the wise men showed up.
I've always been told to put it away on Boxing Day.
Because you're boxing it up.
Yeah.
Boxing Day is a Canada thing.
Long pause. Anyways.
Moving on. So someone else died too.
What?
HW.
Oh, yeah. He did. He passed
Yeah.
away yesterday or the day before?
It's 2 days ago.
Yeah.
94 years old. Good old George H.W. Bush.
I mean, it's been expected. He's not been in good health for like 10 years.
Oldest living president
Yes. He was.
for now.
For now, like you said.
And then-
who was
but-
it that's getting old too?
The old peanut farmer. Jimmy Carter.
Yeah. But after his wife passed, what was that, in April, I believe? Somewhere not too long ago. I knew it was only a matter of time,
But yeah, it's only a matter of time.
unfortunately.
Did you know that we put the flag at half-mast for 30 days for presidents?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Seems like a long time.
That is a long time. We only do like 1 day for like a natural disaster where a bunch of people die, or like 3 days for a school shooting.
Well, no, it's only if the school shooting is significant enough that the president has to say something about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most school shootings don't get the flag down.
Yeah. If so, no, it'll be down 90% of the time at this point.
America.
Guns,
Anyways.
yeah.
Says the
So back to
We're
Christmas.
gonna go shooting this
Back-
morning.
Back to
Oh,
Christmas,
God.
because let's stay away
No,
from
I don't
sadness.
want to talk to Christmas.
But
What?
fuck you, it's Christmas.
What? Fuck. Fuck you, it's Christmas.
Yeah, everything is throwing Christmas. There's Christmas music playing now.
Can we say it's acceptable now? Like we're fine
Yes.
with it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm okay
At
with it.
December 1st, it's fine.
The only thing
Yes.
I'm annoyed with is my favorite radio station is pretty much only playing Christmas music now.
Okay, Shasta?
No, Bob.
What? Yeah,
Oh, Bob FM plays...
Christmas music. Like every time I drive to work, it's playing Christmas music.
he does
That's
it like certain times of the day, in the morning and then at night.
Mhm.
But yeah, so like and I've explained this before. Like, if there's a major holiday, it can be for that month. I'm okay with that, but it doesn't flow over to previous months or month after that. Like, October is Halloween, November is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is still a holiday, even though people are like after Halloween
Tyler,
they're
the
like
arbitrary rules guy.
yes.
Well, it
And
sounds
then
like...
Christmas is December, and then January is just the birthday month for me.
In my head just now, I saw Tyler dressed as a turkey yelling at a Christmas tree, "Back the fuck up! This is my month." While Black Friday, while a sale tag is sneaking behind him with like a burglar's mask going,
Merry Christmas.
It's Black Friday.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. What?
Okay.
It just wasn't funny.
Oh.
So away from fuck you, it's Christmas again.
But it's Christmas. I had my first festive drink.
What was it?
It was the peppermint mocha.
Oh, right. I thought
chocolate.
for whatever reason, I thought you were talking about alcohol. And I was like, they have festive drinks?
I mean,
Other than eggnog?
brandy and eggnog. Let's have that debate real fast with Will.
Okay. Brandy's good. Eggnog's good. Brandy and eggnog make each other worse.
I agree. I don't like spiked eggnog at all.
No, it's bad. I
just-
love
also-
eggnog. I love brandy.
Eggnog is the
I
worst.
don't
It's
like eggnog and
It's
brandy.
like getting drunk off of milk. Like you
That
don't
just sounds like
feel.
a bad idea.
You don't feel good.
I don't like eggnog just in general, usually. I try and avoid
Look, no one cares about your opinion about eggnog.
How do they-
Eggnog is fantastic.
How do they make eggnog?
I don't know, actually.
it. Sour milk.
It seems weird.
No.
It's kind of a weird thing for a culture to just unconsciously drink without knowing how it's made.
Welcome to America.
Well, I bet a lot of people actually know how it's made.
Oh, fact checking?
I'm going to look up how it's made.
All
Okay,
right,
let's
so,
look up how
next
eggnog's
thing.
made. This is Concert Talk with Tyler and Nadeaus.
I spent a lot of money again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't spend any money. It's a birthday gift for me. Anyway, what concerts are you
Where are
going
you
to?
going?
Travis Scott's in Sacramento.
How much?
And then, I'm like $120 a ticket, I think.
Okay, I don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go see Papa Roach, which was $70 a ticket.
Where's he playing at?
Sacramento, Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades? Okay.
Which is, kind of like a hometown callback, even though he's from Vacaville. But, they're calling it his homecoming.
Well, Northern
Did I
California.
tell you about how that all went down?
No.
Oh, okay. So they announced that Papa Roach was coming back to Sacramento. I'm like, I haven't seen Papa Roach in like 7 years.
Do
give
the
or take.
stars remind you that you haven't seen him in a while?
Shut up. Anyways, and it's funny because Papa Roach was the first live performer I've ever seen at
Okay.
a concert. He opened up for Avenged Sevenfold back when I was like in 8th or 9th grade, something like that. So I'm like, that'll be kind of cool to see them. I like their music, I really do, and they have a new album coming out. So I'm like, awesome. So I'm like, tickets start at 10 o'clock in the morning sharp is when tickets are. I'm like, all right, I have work at 10 o'clock. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to buy tickets at my lunch or my 10-minute break at 11 o'clock when we have food out and everything like that because I'm doing other stuff. So I get to the store, work, take my 10, go to buy tickets, sold out. So I go back and I'm reading some of the comments and people are like, sold out in like 15 minutes. Ace of Spades holds quite a bit of people. You can jam a lot of people in there.
It's like over 1,500 people
Yeah.
for sure.
And it sold out in like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh shit. Well, missed opportunity. Well, moving forward, I wasn't upset about it. Then about a week later, I'm reading more comments about it. And so what they did is that there was a pre-sale code. Basically, if you use this pre-sale, you can get it before the public. The concert was sold out before it went live to the public.
So before the general.
And I was looking at people were selling tickets for $400 a pop, and people were buying them.
Wow.
They started off about $70, $80 before taxes and fees. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, yeah, no, not doing that. I would go see Metallica instead or something like that for $500. I almost did that too. So then Ace of Spades said, hey, sorry about this happening, and everything like that. Everyone's upset about the scalping. We added a day before that concert. No pre-code, no nothing. First come, first serve, 10 o'clock next week. Cool. So I had work at 10:30 that day. So I woke up at 9 o'clock, had my computer ready to go, card ready to go, and I got tickets. It sold out in 30 minutes.
Huh, good luck.
It's going to be a rough one, but it's going to be a fun one. So I bought Papa Roach tickets. I bought Hollywood Undead meet and greet tickets at Ace of Spades as well. That was $300 a pop.
Yeah, but that's meet and greet.
Meet and greet, them, Cypress Hill, that'll be fun. Hip hop, rap, everything in between. But the most recent one I just bought, another Sacramento concert, is I bought the Legacy of the Beast tour for Iron Maiden.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go see Iron Maiden, and I'm super excited for that. That was about $250 a pop. a ticket
that sounds about right.
before
Though.
taxes. So it's about $300 or so
Yeah, those darn ticket fees.
for 4 seats. But it's at Golden One Center, so it'll be kind of cool. It's gonna be right there. So.
I've yet to be in Golden One Center other than a basketball
I'll tell you how
game,
it goes.
so I'm excited.
Oh,
When
well,
is-
you're gonna go before me, I think.
yeah, mine's
Mine's in
middle.
September.
Yeah, mine's middle of December. So.
Yeah, so you can tell me how that goes.
Yeah.
But I passed up, unfortunately, going to see Five Finger Death Punch in Hollywood. Or no, Five Finger Death Punch, Breaking Benjamin, Bad Wolves, and From Ashes to New, because I already saw them once, and I couldn't justify paying another $500 to go see them again. I almost did. I had my finger on the button, but Jasmine told me no. But, yeah, I spent a bunch of money on that. So how's that fact-checking going, dumbass? What?
Ticket
Fact
talk.
checking.
Ticket talk with Tyler and Nadeaus is now over. It's now. What is eggnog made out of?
So, classically, eggnog was made with alcohol because it's obviously made with eggs, right? So it's got raw eggs in it. The alcohol is there to preserve the raw eggs and make them safe because the bacteria like salmonella can't survive in the alcohol. And it was supposed to be aged for like 3 months. And so they used to
3-month-old
preserve
eggs.
the eggs in the alcohol anyways because you couldn't get eggs in the winter, really. They were scarce. So you'd make eggnog with a bunch of milk and cream, alcohol, and raw eggs, all preserved. It age, and then because the eggs would make it frothy, the cream makes it thick, and you have eggnog.
And that's disgusting.
Modern eggnog's not made that way. Like, the stuff you buy from the stores is not made that way because they can't sell the raw eggs. for
How's that
consumption
made?
Like that. That's just made with a bunch of high fructose corn syrup and chemicals, and is horrible for you.
Oh,
Yeah, disappointing.
I wish I wouldn't have made you look that up now.
No, it really is disappointing. It makes me want to make my own eggnog.
Ooh.
With alcohol?
Right next to the...
So you don't have to do it with alcohol. It's just you have to be worried about the risk of salmonella in that case. That's the only risk you're posing. Which isn't really that big of a deal.
Salmonella.
Yeah, not that big of a deal. It's fine.
Right, but I mean,
It's okay.
I've
just
never had salmonella. from-
national recall on romaine lettuce. Wasn't that a salmonella outbreak, or was that an
E.
E. coli? Okay.
E. coli.
Yeah, so we wash our eggs here in the U.S., but we keep them cold, which keeps the salmonella away.
Did you know? Okay, I get sometimes half the time. I get fresh eggs.
Don't wash them. You
No.
can keep them warm. You don't wash them. That's what
Also-
Britain does.
Occasionally you'll have to like pick out this like white stuff too.
And poo.
No, I've never had to pick out poo,
Oh.
but like I don't know what it is. Part
White
of the
stuff?
part of the embryo,
Like
maybe.
inside of it? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but that's like supposed
It's
to
a little
not eat.
depressing.
Food not as easy as you think it is.
No, it's really not.
All right, so that was interesting. On to the next topic.
What's the next topic?
So my significant other bought an Alexa, and I've been asking stupid questions to that for hours on end. That's why it took me so long to get home last night.
Okay.
I was just asking stupid questions and telling it to do stuff like, "Hey Alexa, play this station." Oh, that does it. Hey Alexa, stop. Hey Alexa, what's this question? Hey, play this station instead.
This is so.
And it was just like 5 seconds of stuff,
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
and then it tells you that you need to get Amazon Music for like $10 a month. And
Does
we're
it not
like,
let
no.
you like use something else?
You can tell it to play like a particular band, and it'll play it off of like our iHeartRadio or Pandora, but not Spotify, because you need Spotify Premium to do that. So fuck that. But yeah, it's interesting. And Will, you bought one, correct?
Yes, for my dad.
Yeah, because your dad. It's funny how you
My
explain
dad
it.
recently discovered Alexa. He liked shouting at it.
He likes yelling at something
Basically,
and not
for
yelling
fact
back.
checking. Hey Alexa, how old is Blopty Blop, some actor from the 30s or something? That's all he wants it for, really. And also, he was mind blown when because we were staying with some friends and they had one. And they go, "Hey Alexa, play Christmas music," and just start playing Christmas music. And my dad's like, "Oh my God, you can just tell that thing to play music?"
And instead of it yelling, saying, "Willie, play music," and you're like, "Fuck you," and he's like, "Oh, I could just yell at this thing and it'll listen to me."
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm a little nervous about Alexas, to be honest.
So my paranoid side gets what you're saying.
It's very
Big brother.
very Big Brother.
They're also having a
Except we pay for it instead of them forcing it into our homes.
Right.
or sneaking it into our homes. Well, that's them sneaking it in.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're sneaking it into the Alexa.
Actually, they're having a.
Did you hear the Alexa had to release audio?
Yeah, I told you that.
I read that on the internet.
Okay,
You
well,
didn't
I
tell me
told you.
about
I also mentioned it, but yeah, they had to release. They got a court-issued warrant
that. Right.
to release it for a double murder
Yeah.
Oh,
That
interesting.
that it recorded the audio of.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, how do I get blood out of my hands?
That's horrible.
Alexa, add bleach to my. Can you
One
Amazon that one day?
Overnight it.
Overnight, please.
to
No
add
questions
to
asked.
add to the WoW technology. Did you hear it took the cops 7 miles to pull over a Tesla?
No.
You didn't hear about this? Okay, so a guy, I think he was drunk, fell asleep at his wheel of his Tesla.
I kind of heard about this. Yeah.
And it took the cops 7 miles to get the autopilot to pull over.
How?
Why didn't they just get in front of it and slow down?
They did. But it, for whatever reason, I think they were afraid of it
Just
ramming them. So
Yeah.
they...
That's what it's exactly not supposed
And
to
so, this was in, I believe, this was in the Bay Area, I think.
be. Okay.
And so they had a cop, like, behind, not letting the flow of traffic go. Because basically, they're trying to stop a robot at this point.
Right.
And the robot's like, I am going home. And there's just a guy, like, I like the idea that the guy was like, yeah, I'm going to sleep home this time. And just type in his address, let's go.
Yep.
Idiot.
So why were they trying to pull him over? Is it because he was sleeping?
Yes, it's because he was obviously sleeping,
Okay.
which I think,
So someone like called the cops saying, "Hey, this person's passed out behind the wheel.
yeah.
He's going to cause an accident."
Yeah.
You're right.
So what's your guys' opinion on that? Do you think that do you think that's okay for him?
No.
No, it's not okay because
the autopilot's not like a perfected technology.
right,
Yeah.
We've seen it crash a few times and kill people.
right.
Yeah.
We know it's not a perfected technology. You have to pay attention, which is why I don't want it.
It's really cool that it took, like, it went 7 miles.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they need to figure out a way to get it to pull over, but
Right.
That'd be cool if it like recognized police sirens and shut the car down or something.
it
People will
will
take advantage
It
of that
wouldn't. It
somehow.
wouldn't though, because like, I'm driving in my car. I'm a normal person. The cops decide to mess with me. They shut my engine off for no reason.
Why would the cops mess with you?
Oh
Or a
yeah,
cop-
why
or
would
a
the
cop's-
cops mess
A
with me?
cop's
Yeah.
passing, trying to get somewhere, and my engine's going
Now
to shut
that's
off.
what I see happening. I don't see the cops just messing.
I'm black in America and I own a Tesla, and the cops are upset. How about that?
Well, they just pull them over and then beat them and put them in prison.
Anyways,
Yes, I have the gun in the car. Yes, it is registered. Oh, I better shoot you anyway.
Yeah.
So I can see Tyler just like, no politics.
Yeah. Tyler's just upset. He's uncomfortable.
so The Lion King released a new trailer. What do you guys think?
Are we allowed to call it live action?
No,
It's not
Well,
live
It's
action.
not.
it's just very
It's all
well
CG.
done CG. Just like how The Jungle Book is live action, but the only live action was Mowgli.
Is this going to hold up in 10 years?
I don't know.
Avatar doesn't hold up.
Doesn't?
I don't know. I've never seen Avatar. That's just what I've
I'm
heard.
so disappointed in you.
I've tried to sit through Avatar multiple times, and I'm just end up going, I don't
It's just
fucking care.
it's Pocahontas, but I went and saw Avatar 4 times in the movies.
You're crazy.
3 of the 4 times I did not pay, and I was dragged along.
It's still crazy.
Yes,
I was bored of
That's
it.
the only time I took a nap inside of a movie.
I was bored of it halfway through.
It's not
It's
as
too
good as
long.
people say it is.
No.
Yeah,
It's too long. It should have ended somewhere in the middle, and then they just kept going. It's like the director couldn't decide what ending he wanted. And
If he
just was
wanted
like,
to leave
you know
it
what?
on-
I'm going to have all the endings.
but aren't you excited for Avatar 2, 3, and 4?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, whenever they come out.
apparently next year.
Sure.
Next year or the year before.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, but yeah, so it's interesting. I saw it and I'm like, that's kind of cool. They kind of almost shot for shot the thing. And then it's funny, I was perusing the internet and someone like took the pictures and like Disneyfied them a little bit. What are you doing?
I was just chewing on my hoodie string.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't have to call it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. If I see something, I'm going to call it out. But anyways, and someone like Disneyfied them, like made the eyes look like in side by side comparison to like the animated one, and pretty good actually. But I don't know.
So with some quote unquote minor modifications, it looks pretty good. But you don't think it looks good now?
No, I like it. I'm going to go see it. I'm not ready for Mufasa dying again.
I don't
Spoiler
think it's that big
alert.
of a deal.
I wasn't ready as a child.
Spoiler alert. The movie came out in 1995.
I know. When I saw that, it's
I don't know.
it's
Check it.
Fact check.
you're Mr. Fact checked it.
Will fact check guy, fact check guy, fact check guy.
Fact check Will.
Fun fact.
That just sounded like fat check. Is he fat? Yes.
I feel violated. You just really just poked my fat.
I did.
I want to poke Nadeaus too to make him feel included, but
It's too far away.
Please don't.
anyways, so when I was young, I got traumatized when Mufasa died. I'm gonna be traumatized as an adult again. I'm not ready still.
Who's playing Scar? Is it Jeremy Irons?
I don't remember, but
Who?
the only
He was the original Scar.
no. So the only people that are back from the original movies is it James?
James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
yes.
James Earl Jones and the composer from the original one. Those are the only returning people from
I'm
the.
not sure who the composer was, but I want to say it was.
I don't. How do you feel about Timon and Pumbaa?
Who are they?
Isn't it Jonah Hill? No. Who was it? I can't remember.
I know Donald Glover
Yeah.
is Simba,
Is Simba.
and Beyonce is Nala,
Yeah.
which I'm perfectly okay with those castings.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good one, I feel like.
I'm watching anything with Donald Glover anyway. Like,
Yeah.
he's up there.
But who was it?
Billy Eichner is Timon.
And then Seth
And-
Rogen.
Oh, I'm 100% okay with Seth Rogen being Pumbaa.
It's going to be weird at first when I first hear it because I'm going to obviously just think of the original ones, but I'm pretty sure after I watch it,
It'll
I'll
be
be
fine.
okay. But I'm okay with this. So we have The Lion King coming up. We have Aladdin coming up. We have Dumbo coming up. Tom Hanks actually said he will play Geppetto if they're doing a live-action Pinocchio remake. That'll be interesting. He's up for that. But we also... What else is coming out? I don't know. Disney's just redoing all their great...
Secret Life of Pets 2.
Yes. Also. Did you ever get your fact?
It's
Mhm.
1994.
Did you look it up?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I'm sorry to step on your toes.
I looked it up though. Well, at least I have the
So,
whole
fact
date.
check.
June 24th.
Wait, fact check his fact check.
June 24th, 1994.
There you go. Fact,
Fuck you, NATO.
fact check.
I don't need my phone anymore.
Just throw it away.
The facts. The
But-
facts.
Hakuna Matata and whatever.
Anyways. So, with it being the end of the year, we got Game of the Year stuff talking about all the of the year stuff coming out and everything like that. Is
Red
there-
Dead.
Red Dead? That's all you have to put?
What else came out?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
There's been a couple.
Spider-Man
Good
came out,
games.
but Red Dead's better.
Spider-Man is not as good as Red Dead, yes.
Fallout 76 came out, and it doesn't qualify.
God of War came out.
And no,
I heard
Red
that
Dead's better.
I heard the story.
You haven't
You
played God of War.
Well,
You don't
yeah,
know.
I don't care though.
Red Dead. You sound like the internet.
Far Cry 5 came out. And
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
care about
fantastic until
So-
the ending.
So, what I'm going off is the Game Awards for 2018 is
Okay,
coming
okay.
up.
Let me just say, we're talking about my opinion here, so I don't care about Far Cry.
Good to know.
You're rude.
I know.
So,
that's
so
my bit.
December
That's my
6th.
bit.
December 6th is when the Game Awards come out, kind of thing like that, and that's kind of like the only real one. But here's the list of all the stuff. So, Game of the Year, it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
No,
God of War.
no.
What would you call that?
Celeste?
Celeste? I guess Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, or Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like Red Dead has the best standing on that, but also we do just talk about Red Dead every freaking
That's
time.
true. I haven't played.
I've
You've
never
only
even
played
heard
2 out of those.
I've played Spider-Man and Red Dead. I own Monster Hunter World. I might play it
I
before
own
the
it
end of the year.
downstairs.
Yeah.
I bought it and I installed it. I just haven't touched it.
Yeah.
What is Celeste?
I have
Don't
no
know.
idea.
Oh,
Best
boy.
action game.
Need
Call of
my
Duty.
phone back.
Oh, so now you're going to fact check it?
I'm not gonna fact check it. I'm just looking up what
So,
Celeste
best
is.
action game is Call of Duty Black Ops 4,
Ugh.
Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, or Mega Man 11. I feel
None
like
of them?
I think Far Cry might win that one.
I know Call of Duty's gonna win that.
It is.
Yeah.
The internet is on fire with their blackout mode,
They are.
which is their battle royale mode.
Oh, Detroit Become Human came out. That was a good one.
Oh, that was fantastic. I forgot that came out.
It's not
Yeah.
a game of the year though, is it?
Ooh.
A Way Out came out?
The Way Out was good, but that's not Game of the Year.
No.
Detroit Become Human, that could contend, because Red Dead, though fantastic and very deep and made very well, I did lose interest in it, like halfway through the story.
Okay, I want to do like a special end of the year podcast where we just like pick our favorite things.
Yeah,
of
we
the
can do
year.
a yeah,
like
big-
favorite movie, favorite song, favorite game.
You know what's gonna happen is just us screaming at each other at the top of our lungs.
That's fine.
That's
That's
fine.
all we do
about,
anyway.
For about an hour
You
and a
guys
half.
had an episode in the middle of this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to replay it over and over again.
Yes. But see, anything else that's really popping up? No Man's Sky, I guess, for best ongoing game.
Best comeback story.
Wow, Celeste is a 2D platformer.
Those games
Yeah,
always.
it's
One of those
it's
games
an
always
indie game.
sneak in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like Ori and the Blind Forest or Unravel. One of those games always sneak in.
Hmm.
All right.
Anyways, well, I'm just looking through and see what if there's anything that really pops up that's different. But it looks like everything is normal.
Oh, it's a platform about coping with mental illness.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one that
Interesting.
we? Is that the one that we thought was really interesting when we watched E3 this year
No.
We Happy
with
Few?
the water stuff
The
and
water stuff?
like,
I don't know.
No. 2D, Tyler. Celeste
Oh,
is 2D.
2D.
Okay. Well, we've been talking for a while.
But there's always more.
This.
But okay, but let me just add this in.
No.
Yes. So with it going on December 6th and everything like that, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few game announcements and everything like that. And I heard that BioWare might be doing something Dragon Age related, and I'm super excited.
I have Dragon Age Inquisition. I played 5 hours of it, and I have no
Have
idea.
you played
what
any
happened.
of the other ones?
No.
See you later, suckbags.
Go back and play all the other Red Dead. God damn
All
it.
the other Red Dead. Play all the other Red Deads. All right.
Play the Dragon Age series. It's one of my favorite series out there.
Thanks for listening to the In a Slice podcast, guys. We're going to be back. Probably the next podcast we do, I think we're going to do like an end of the year.
Why? We're not done yet.
Yes, we are. We're done.
No, I mean, the year's not over.
I
Oh
know,
my
but
gosh.
you got to give it.
Say goodbye.
No. Let's just drag this out as far
I'm
as we
literally
can.
just going to cut all of this out of there.
No, you can't do that.
I can do whatever I want.
Thanks for listening, guys. We're fading out now.
No, you can't. You can't stop me. This is mine. This is all me. I can't do this, even though I had to do
God,
no.
NATO, cut the recording, NATO.
Shut up. No.
No.
Even though I do nothing on the whole production part of this point, I am the talent. You can't stop me. You can't censor this. I am.
Hey, it's NATO.
And Tyler
Reminding you to follow us on Twitter,
at In a Slice Podcast,
on Facebook,
at In a Slice Official,
and to watch us on YouTube.
at In a Slice.
Thanks to Anchor.fm, the In a Slice podcast is available wherever podcasts can be found.
Also, thank you to Kevin Macleod for our outro music, Bummin on Tremelo. You can be found on his website at incompetech.com.
Thanks for listening.
Pizza.